yeah, my backlog has grown exponentially, so I'm trying to catch up. So yeah, this was a game called Orwell. This was free on Epic a little while ago. But you basically play a state actor who monitors
I
all of
remember
the
this.
monitors your citizens, and then you have to see what they're up to, and if they're doing anything dodgy, we have to report them. So I need to create my profile first. It doesn't let me capitalize my name. Okay. My picture.
Creepy game. Love it.
So all the photos we get. Yeah. Be the creepy old man. What is that? The neck beard. I mean, that one's probably the closest to me with the blonde hair. Some old woman. Alright. And then I'll be the old woman. Put your email address. Does this actually collect stuff? Entering will allow you to inform us about updates on your Orwell case. New cases and... oh, yeah, don't get Ben. Agree to the following terms. I'm aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of the citizens of the nation. I will work
How's
thoroughly.
Happy overall? Stressful?
Yeah.
Relaxed? Pressure on from above?
No, just ticking over. It's all like review time of year, isn't it? So trying to do good. Yeah, so I'll work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief while working that I will adhere to the laws and the jurisdiction of the nation.
You won't do that.
What, stick within the laws of the nation?
Yes.
So can we move around, or we just... is this like completely passive? No records. So they're safe.
You just agreed so you can move forward into the game.
Yeah. Joke's on them. So how do I... Police record. Hunt her down. Oh shit. The clocks were striking 13.
Now party?
You're
Jazzy
online,
says,
good.
I've seen only one other person play this.
Call me Sims? I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together we'll form both the first and last line of defense against terrorism. The test phase, you're one of the people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants across the globe. Snooze the ad. Normally congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from the footage there's been an incident, so let's get started. I've activated the reader for you. Its purpose is storing bookmarks to the online websites and documents for easy access, to highlight when there is new information that needs to be investigated. I want you to be informed of the situation to bring Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Right, let's check out the headlines. Oh shit. Feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done. Should we click on the ads? No, it doesn't do anything. Is my immersion broken already? Right. So we can read about the bomb. So 3 people were killed, 5 severely injured, terrorist ambition suspected as a mysterious letter reaches the authorities. Does this actually give us more info or not yet? Violent riots are too common. Okay, so that doesn't tell us an awful lot. Oh, we've got a movie shooting as well. Not an actual gun shooting, but the creation of a movie. We'll head up. So, unknown is this the person who had the police report? Profiler holds all the known information on those that we investigate. The file you have open is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman in the CCTV shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Meow, yes. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We will call these elements data chunks. Hovering over a data chunk will reveal their relevance to the case and any connection or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. So, how does this work? So I guess we've got their name. Got a portrait. How do I tell what the data chunk is? Oh, there we go, just drag it over. Bosh, we've got a face. She's no longer unknown. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify the person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it's clearly been assigned to the target or person. Add the reason for her prior arrest, so it's just been unlocked. Gosh. So we know she got nicked. With the data that you've extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. I find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you'll see what I mean. Where do I see that? Is this woman a terrorist? Oh, we just triggered that because we've identified her. So the incident occurred during a rampage at Freedom Plaza as part of the demonstration. The exact same location as the assault. This turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more information on her, and I want to know what we're really dealing with. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet been connected to the crime. Cassandra, who is an artist, so now we know her occupation. It's just gamified OSINT, really. One of the street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance. Alright, you found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine. You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going on to this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that the investigators like yourself are the only ones allowed to access documents of target persons. Advisors like me will only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information that you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk that you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress the case. Alright, so what other docs we got? We've got a portfolio. Oh, this is an artwork, okay. I'm a colourful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. What the hell? That's bullshit, right? I quit my dull day job to focus on my art career. Okay, that might be relevant. So, you see something you like? Why, of course you do, because I'm freaking awesome. Leave me a message on my UTEL account. Okay, so we've got another account. So we know some other profile that she's got. You found a chat handle. This will allow you to overhear any conversations on that account. Oh shit. We've got some more. Got some cats. What was that? The businessman's forgotten daughter. The title. The business or victim. Well, obviously that's bullshit. Christmas present for my darling. This was actually a piece. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well, I have a hard time keeping it to myself. So we know that she's got a relationship. Potentially, anyway. Alright, so we've read everything. So listener, what can we listen? Maybe we do have to provide something here. A new portrait. God, that's scary. I mean, this would be relevant because you've got a pet's name. I don't know if this is relevant, maybe. Because the title of the painting doesn't necessarily mean it's like she's an actual daughter of a businessman. But maybe I do need to do it. There we go. Who's she chatting to? Hey, Josie. Or Hossie. Can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you've taken it. You got me, Sherlock. So she's a thief. I'm in the middle of buying all the Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. You can't stop me now. Luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. Yeah, we don't think she actually stole it. She's just... what does Josie Langley, my fearless attorney and all-round badass, have? So we know this. We now have a profile of a related person that we can access via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted for their relevant profiles. Let's see if she's going to say anything else. Oh, I like this. It like links them. You get like a group. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents. Right, session's closed, so she's stopped chatting. So let's see what else we've got. Got the lawyer. Orwell informs me that you've just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, they will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others become invalid immediately. I recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, although this is your decision. Once the information has been passed, there's no way to reverse the choice. So... got some juicy stuff here. So the parents... The case has been at the centre of media attention for the last month, finally came to an end. She was acquitted on the alleged assault being against a police officer before the trial took place. The case was closed due to lack of evidence. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. Her lawyer welcomed the outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence they were guilty, at no point at all. He successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of proceedings. Meanwhile, relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favour. So it had a lack of evidence. But he produced a CCTV footage, so... What did she say to him? Like... I think we'll go with that one. This is what I figured. A pity the CCTV feed didn't help. Maybe it will today. We got some sketchy pharmaceuticals. Fuck you, Sin. So the company, can we find out who her parents are? Watergate, Watergate, Watergate. Is that actually the same person? Okay, so it might not be the same person. This could be the boring old job she had, actually. Right, so we've got there. Documents that you've already reviewed may be updated from time to time as the events unfold. The reader will notify you when this happens. The Beholder just published a new article that you might want to take a look at if there's any new information. I'm not done with this shit. There's some like jobs they got going. The COO. An intern. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she quit a dull job. Right, so I did pick that up. And then in jobs we've got something.
Just81234567 says, played any other games since the last stream?
No, not really. I've been playing Minecraft with a few people, but about it really. Nothing major. Oh, what's this? We're urgently looking for a new COO. This is because she's quit. Maybe I was wrong. Nothing stays in the family. This is probably what she meant about quitting the job. Yeah, we figured that out already. I'm thinking that Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Let's find out what happened between the two lives of hers, what caused this radical shift. Crime rate continues to drop. The crime rates have been in a continuous decline over the past several years as a direct result of the implementation of the safety bill.
We want crime rate at 0 like in Luxembourg or whatever.
Right, so timeline. They were invited to tea inside the rabbit hole, so we found another photo. We've got a birthday, which we didn't have before. And we know she's interested in art.
She's gross BTW. Definitely a suspect.
Alright, so what shit is she saying? She's got first day in freedom, so we know when she's left the job. March 1st. Who's going to pay for stuff now? Mummy and Daddy won't like this. Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My art's already got me a lot of money. More than enough to pay all my bills. Fuck all you government lackeys. Well, that's going in. If I'm playing a state actor. We aren't too fond of you either, bitch. Mary, shut your fucking mouth, okay?
She confirmed my statement.
So she's got a beef with Mary Bly. It's conflicting with something I haven't found out yet. I'm really sorry. Oh, what was she talking about? Just off on a rant. We haven't hung out for ages. You got to get out from time to time. Shut your mouth. I'm not in the mood for your stupid hack. Told you again. I cannot deal with this right now. I'm sorry that you feel I still care. My best friend, no matter how often she decides. She's in a relationship with Joseph Langley. We knew about. With a lawyer, yeah, we already figured that out. The Beholder wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. Public menace. Did she blow up something though? Amazing. What happened to your beautiful hair? Cassandra should be known to the world as Catharsis. Had her alias name suggested to her by Juliet Kennington. That could be useful. An alias name. It's always good to record every alias, that way we can match data chunks to target persons when they're using them.
She's definitely displaying total disconsideration towards any law whatsoever, so there's definitely something there.
It's because she's an artist. She doesn't give a shit. So she's being invited to an activist group. Well, well, well.
The more reason to look into her.
This is Mary, my best friend. So now we know what the conflict was. Broken friendship. I don't think it's a broken friendship, I just think she's a bit of a cunt. So I'll probably say that one.
I second that.
Alright, well, oh, there we go. We can actually look at the other things. So it's got economy estate, Secretary of Defense, peacekeeping mission. We've already seen that one. Participate. You can learn how to donate, volunteer, become a member, join the army. Positions, safety, security. I'm gonna click on them. No. Right. Oh, listener's gone off. Right. Incoming chat. Joseph, what's he saying? Did you hear about the Freedom Plaza bombing? Yeah, it was me. Don't remind me, you know I have a history with that place. Already fucking me up. Enough that I have to catch the bus there every day. Too many bad memories. Now I have the... No, I was just there moments before this happened. I should have never gone to that protest. So she knew she got the bus there. You don't need to justify yourself to anyone. I'm so happy when Goldfelds accepted me. So she was accepted into that rally. Think of it this way. If you'd have not gone through to the protest, you never would have been wrongfully indicted and we'd never have met. You're not a terrorist, okay? Ain't I? You sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ka-ching!
What are you doing at work again, Mike? But
what's that supposed to be, a credit card in the cash register? Software development.
Oh, alright.
You decided to
You're a
bankrupt me.
dev.
I'm a dev indeed. I've got an important
You get pampered a
appointment.
lot?
I wish. Not enough. Sorry, darling. We'll see each other tomorrow. You always have an appointment. Every appointment here, appointment there, appointment fucking everywhere. How can you constantly do this to me? Oh, she's kicking right off. Have you taken your metharin? Yes, damn it. I'm on happy pills all day. Please, nothing like that. You know it. I'll keep my mouth shut whenever you leave me hanging. If I don't show up at this appointment, I risk losing a very important client. Don't you understand that? Cassie, don't be like that. Could we check out the... I'll get something else together. Let's watch this chat. Going home now in case I'm getting up on that priority list of yours anytime soon. What a cow. Right. So we can look back at the drugs. Metharin, it's an antidepressant.
She's very edgy.
Edgy isn't the word. She's just an arse. I will indicate that to law enforcement. Right, let's check out this thought, douchebag. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Let's start at the bottom. Forbidden, sweet.
Are those pills any good? Asking for a friend.
Well, they don't seem to be working on her. So we can't click on links. Freedom is unfree. Okay, so she's publishing stuff. I've already got the utel thing. It's cameras everywhere, even at Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is it more than a little bit, I don't know, ironic? You probably all know me as that either bluehead punk bitch, stupid cunt, or an anti-governmental terrorist. There are only some of the names that I've been called during the criminal investigation against me. That was just because I'm in the middle of chaos. Someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer.
She's at least honest.
Yeah, she knows herself. It's never even occurred to anyone that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful process. We have always been against violence. So there's a conflict somewhere. One would assume that in the age where there are cameras everywhere, it shouldn't be easy to prove whether I was involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam was actually not clearly showing anything at all, which raises the question, why are there so many cams? Intimidation! Maybe she did do it then. Maybe the camera just wasn't in the right position. She seems to blow up quite easily, so... when founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much all of this from the web, and now it's in our real lives too. We've been brought into the Freedom Memorial since we were kids at school, told lavish tales about the founders of the nation. So there we go, so we can go into the lower levels. There's Goldfells, that's the guy who runs the show. Interesting name, by the way. Got some admin credentials somewhere. Oh, it's just it's a bloody spam. Save your IP, they can look up who you are. Goldfeld, he's the admin.
How fast did you get a raise after you joined this company?
So that's entry 9, entry 1. She has an adverse attitude towards violence. She might have an adverse attitude, but she's a bit of a dick.
I'm asking because IDK what to expect from mine lol.
I mean, it depends, right? It's usually performance based.
Really.
If you're not performing, you're not going to get anything. So we check out the timeline again. Someone who had the grit and explosive to show how futile surveillance is. Oh shit, so she's praising the acts of violence. Unless it's turned on her. So let's save that. What we found so far is all good and interesting. I think we need to be searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. So we've got our listener. Nothing else has been added to that. So let's check out the new chat. Juliet. Hi, Jules. Wanted to know, why are you such a bitch? Your post on the timelines was about this assault. You really shouldn't write something like that. You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? I wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing. Just between the two of us. Just had to let off steam. Cool, then what happened? The bombing stirred up all this crap again. You hurt that officer to save me and you succeeded. Fuck, fuck, fuck. How can it not have been my fault I smashed the skull of the father of 2 children? Fuck! She admitted guilt. She injured a police officer to protect her. I feel like an asshole. This is why you should remove this post. I think even so there's an issue here. So even if it was in self-defense, if she was coming to her aid for like the officer, if he was doing something illegitimate, like he wasn't doing his duty, he's just being aggressive to her, smashing his freaking skull in is probably not an appropriate response. So let's go with that. This is perfect. We can arrest her and open the investigation again. Miss Watergate's case, it's not a problem to get her address and get the help of local police due to her former record. Ding ding. I thought about what you said. Maybe you're right. It's too late now. Somebody's at the door. You might be waiting a little while. How is your boyfriend? You still together? Hello? She's been nicked. I will inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case. Although we have no proof she's involved with the bombing, we'll be able to question her. With the admission of guilt, she'll probably serve some time. Just received confirmation that she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group though, whether they... Oh god! Look at the news! Two dead after a second explosion. Explosive charge set off at the university in Boston. Same letter was found. These assaults are connected. She was already in custody, so she didn't do it this time. This complicates matters massively. So much for our simple test case. I need to speak to my superiors to see how we are to proceed given the extenuating circumstances. It's really hard to talk when I can't hear myself. The headphones put you in a bubble. You did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking on the button at the top right of the desktop. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling that the next few days are going to be trying at best. Bling. Yeah, we've got no other data chunks. Based on the data submitted, we've learned the following.